Hi there, it's a Calgary Stampede week this week here. So for those of you who don't know what a Calgary Stampede is, it's basically a rodeo exhibition festival held in July every year here in Calgary. It's one of the greatest auto show on earth. So, but anyway, let's get into the spec of this bike, the EasyMotion City Plus electric bike. So basically, this bike is specifically built and designed for city riding, urban riding. I do really want to highlight a couple other models that comes into mind that EasyMotion had built, which is the Street, the City Wave, and this one is City Plus. So start off with, it has a really good ergonomic handle grip, so you can rest your hand very comfortably. On the right hand side, you have a throttle. So they're basically allowing you to control the speed of the motor. But the other thing I want to highlight is this particular bike actually has two modes. You can either run it on a throttle mode, and sometimes people call power on demand, and you can also run it at pedal-less mode, which means that it only engages the motor when you actually pedal. And then on the top here, you have the shifter here. 3 on the left and 8 on the right, so that makes up to 24 speed. Another really nice feature about on the city line or comfort line electric bike here is that you have the adjustable stem. So you basically push down this release button, and once you push down the release button, you can adjust the handlebar really nicely right here. And then on the left hand side, we have the control display. This is where you control how the bike is going to be operating. So to turn it on, you basically hold the button, hold the power button, and you can just turn on the control panel. So you have a battery indicator. So it kind of gives you a graphic interface about the battery indicator. But the other thing is also give you a numeric indicator. So it's telling me it's 71%. So I still have plenty of power on this particular bike. And then on this big dial is basically your speedometer, so it tells you how fast you're going. And then right here you have an odometer, how many kilometers you have written on this bike. And then on the lower right hand corner you have the level. So right now it's 0 level assist, and when I hit the plus sign, it's going to increase my level assist. And if I continue to hit the plus sign, it's going to continue to increase the level assist. And when I hit minus, it's going to decrease the level assist. If I hit the minus up to 0 assist, that means it engaged the throttle assist. Throttle assist, sometimes people call it a power on demand. So basically what that means is when I twist my throttle, it's going to engage the motor. If I hit the plus sign, now I'm on a level 1. Now it's switched to pedal mode. So this particular bike, what's so unique about this particular bike is actually have 2 modes. You have a power on demand mode, which you can control the speed based on the throttle, just like a motorcycle. And if I increase my level assist starting at level 1, that turns this particular bike into a pedal-less bike. So in certain cities, they may require you to have a pedal-less bike. So this is really important. So it kind of gives you the both choice of the best of the both worlds. So if you are familiar with the throttle mode, you can run it with throttle mode. And if there's city restriction on pedal assist, you can definitely turn on the pedal assist and to follow the rule and regulation. So I'm gonna move forward to the front of the bike right here. So on the front, you have a Lumitech headlight. This particular headlight is basically powered by the battery pack. So you do not need to use any other you don't have to worry about getting a AA battery to run the lighting system, especially in September and October, where you're going to be riding in the fall. The sun will be set a lot more sooner. Then you can just basically turn on the light and without have to worry about anything. And then on the front right here, you have a very nice Suntour front suspension. It's a spring-load suspension. Okay, so what I like to kind of mention is the fender here. So these are not plastic fender, these are actually aluminum fender. And continue down, the chain guard is also made by aluminum. On the seat, you have the Cellar Royale gel seat. It's a really, really comfortable seat. This seat is basically made in Italy, by the way. And then on the back, you have a very high quality Kickflix wheel rack. It also have a very nice strap. So basically, you just kind of pull it down and you can release it. And to mount it back, you have a hook that you can mount it at the back here. On the derailleur, you have the Shimano Allevo derailleur. So basically, it's an 8-speed on the back. Let's get into the motor and here. So this is basically a 400 watt motor, as I mentioned about earlier. This motor is a 2017, so it's City Plus. So this motor is slightly a little bit more larger than the 2016. The other thing I want to highlight that behind here is the torque sensor right here. So again, they did a really, really nice job. They anodizing the plate instead of just silver. It kind of, you know, be able to spot it, but because they anodized it, it's kind of black, so it kind of blend right into the color of the motor. What is so important about the torque sensor is just basically it's a way of measuring how hard you pedal the bike. So a good example is when you're riding on a flat, you're not pedaling hard, but when you're going up the hill, you're going to be pedal more harder. So as a result, the torque sensor will translate it to a number and say, hey, you actually pedal a little bit more harder, so as a result, I'm going to give you more assist. So what that means is it just makes the rider experience a lot more intuitive. So you don't have to really think about how does this thing work. The torque sensor automatically calculate it and translate it and convert it into power. So it just basically, think about it as like a power ratio conversion. So it's taking your measurement, how hard you work, and then it translates it, and then it puts out the amount of right power for you to climb hill. That's the nice thing about a torque sensor. But later on, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a highlight how this particular torque sensor or how EasyMotion put together a system that sets apart from anybody else. There are few companies that build electric bike with the torque sensor, but there's only a few, 1 or 2 companies that I know of that allow you to make adjustment to the torque sensor. So I'm going to show you a little bit more about it later on here. But let's just move on to the motor side of things. So on this side, as I mentioned about the City Plus, it has a quick release, so you can actually remove this and then you basically can take this motor right off. So if you're going to doing maintenance, for example, if you need to change a tire or doing maintenance, you don't need a tool or wrench to remove the motor. You can just quick release. But the other very nice touch is right here is the connection to the motor. You can see that they have built an extra cable mounting here, so it just keeps the wire stay the same place. Okay, so let's get into the battery right here. So one of the really great design by EasyMotion is, again, there's a lot of electric bike on the market. There's a lot of in-frame battery electric bike, but only a few companies that actually make the in-frame battery that kind of completely hidden into the frame. So as you look at it, so it just kind of gives you the really, really slick look, you know, instead of announcing, hey, this is an electric bike, it just looks like a regular bike, okay? Inside basically is powered up by Samsung cell, 48 volt, 10.5 amp hour. Translation is 500 watt hour. Having that extra watt hour, basically it provides you great distance, but it also gives you great power going up the hill as well too. Having the extra energy, that will give you a lot of power going up the hill. Okay, next what I'd like to show you how to remove the battery from the frame. So one other thing is when you get the key, you actually have 4 sets of keys. So you should always separate it once you get the key. And it also has a key code. It has a 4 number here. So if you ever lose the key, we can actually recode it for you. So to remove the battery from the frame is pretty simple. Basically, you put the key in, you turn it once. So one of the really key thing is a lot of people making mistake at try to pull, like they don't know where to pull the battery. Basically, you need to pull it from the bottom and then just basically gently just remove it. Really, really simple. and then you can see the knob right here. Now, since we have the battery open up or removed, I really want to highlight this particular housing right here. You can see there's a screw right there, and you can open it up. The original design, EasyMotion, was to build a GPS module, so then you can actually track the bike if it gets stolen. So this is an extra housing, but they actually didn't implement it. They built it, but they find it really, really expensive. There is another third party that you can actually stick a GPS chip in there. So I'm gonna put comment below as to what company it is that you can put this module in here. So let's just finish off the battery. So one of the key thing is you have this knob here. You make sure you align the top of the frame here. Once you align it, you just basically gently push it in. You don't need to slap it in. So a lot of time people just kind of slap it in, and what happens is they start breaking all the connector inside. So you don't really need to slap the battery. Align the top, just gently push it in, and then once it's in, all you need to do is turn the key. It's just gonna pull the battery down and then just pull out the key. It's that simple. All right, so let's just kind of quickly move on to other things. So basically, EasyMotion have a few different models, sort of what I call the city urban electric bike. So the first one is the street, the second one is City Wave, and then this one is called City Plus. So let me just kind of quickly highlight what the difference between this one and compared to the other one. So the street is basically for someone shorter, from 5 foot to 5'5". And then the City Wave is basically for someone a little bit more taller, but it's also a step-through bike. So the City Wave is a 700C wheel size, so they're generally for someone that are 5'5" or 5'6" and above. So on this one is City Plus, so it come with two sizes. The other two models that I mentioned, they only come with one size. This particular model come with 20-inch frame as well as 22. What that means is medium size and large size. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the rundown on the spec. That's it. I'm gonna go for the ride. Okay, in this segment of this video, what I like to show you is how we run Diagnostics tool. I'm not sure we're the first one, but we're probably one of the few companies that actually show this particular Diagnostics tool for the EasyMotion bike. So what I have in terms of the setup, I have an EasyMotion bike here on my left-hand side here, and it's connecting to what I call a bypass dongle. So then it connecting to the system of the electric bike, and then it connecting to the USB. And right in front of me, I have the Diagnostics software. So for first thing is you gotta make sure the system is turned on, so it is turned on. So then here I run a diagnostic. So what it does is it go query what version of the controller it is. It go through the display unit. It tell me what version it is. It go through the throttle, and it go through the torque sensor, it go through the motor, and also go through the battery. So a couple of very interesting things. Obviously, the most important thing is the different version of controller that is in the system. And then you have the display. But the most interesting part is this torque sensor right here. So right now it's reading 1.06, which is a perfect setting. So occasionally what happens is we someone that are a little bit more senior, they don't want to have the extra power. So as a result, we may want to tune down the torque sensor a little bit, so we can actually come in and look at the number and then tune it manually. We're not going to show you how to do that because it's really a dealer type of a configuration, but you can actually check the motor RPM as well as the current battery setting. So this is the main diagnostic tool. The next thing that I want to show you is the dealer. So basically there's four mode of level assist, like economic mode, normal mode, sport mode, and boost mode. So every single mode I can set up a different assist level. So for example, if I want to change the sport mode, I want to go in terms of the fast, I may want to drop it down to the medium or slow. So that's it for this segment of this video, how to diagnostic and changing the torque sensor and so forth. Well, I hope you like this video. I hope you enjoy the content that we have provided. I hope you find the information that you need. So to kind of quickly summarize, so this is an EasyMotion City Plus electric bike. It's basically built for comfort, city riding, and it comes with a lot of accessory, stuff like adjustable stem, 500 watt battery power, 500 watt motor, as well as fully adjustable stem to change the position that you need. But you know, other nice thing is like built-in fender, built-in chain guard, so you don't have to worry about all those stuff. It's a great value bike that it comes with a lot of stuff. So if you're looking for a nice, simple, easy riding city bike, I think this is the one for you. So that's it for this video. If you enjoy our video, be sure to give us a thumbs up on our YouTube channel, or make some comment as to what you like and what you would like to see in the future. We're definitely working hard to provide good content related to electric bike and folding bike. So if you're in the market or looking for an electric bike, be sure to come by to our Power Motion store. We have a very large selection of electric bike. That's it. Thank you for watching. Happy riding.